What's up, everyone? My name is Justin Jacobs, and today we are going to play Hades. I'm really excited for this one. It's going to be not my first playthrough. I'm doing one right now on twitch.tv/JustinJacobs. But I wanted to do a fresh one for YouTube because I feel like this is a really great game to kind of snip up into 10-15 minute chunks because it's a roguelike. So I thought we'd dive right into it, shall we? Got my empty save slot here. Not going to play in a hell mode, just going to play on regular. And let's get stuck in.
Tales whose very name inspires fear and penitence, reminding us of the inevitable fate we all share. I, however, mean to tell you such a tale. Listen carefully.
So here we go. So,
to hell with this place.
Kind of dropping me into the world. You are, as you heard, Hades' son, who's trying to get out of hell. Kind of get dropped right in. Start with a sword. You got some basic attacks. And let's go ahead and just jump right in.
I'm leaving. Try and stop me.
So you got these basic enemies that are gonna show up on each map. Right now we are just simply trying to kill them all. Too exciting.
Crushed.
So in this game you have your basic sword attack. You have your special attack for each weapon. That one's like a kind of an overhead pound. And then you have like something you can lob at enemies that resets over time or after you kill the enemy. And that is your basic combat loop, but as you're going to see here pretty soon, the options are pretty limitless as to how you can change the way that you play. So after you beat a room, almost every room, you get one of these boons to drop. And just pick this one up and see what happens.
It's got to be her. Then here goes nothing. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
Hail, noble cousin. Now, let's get you from that miserable place. I'll see that all of us upon Olympus do our part, beginning here with me.
So as you can see, you get dropped these boons, and every time you pick one up, it's going to affect either your main attack, special attack, or your dodge, or your cast, as they call it. So that's going to be your attack that you throw out. And depending on how you want to play, you know, you pick one of these boons. So I'm going to go just with the kind of basic, add more damage to your main attack.
I know you can't hear me all the way where you are, goddess, but thank you.
And since it's a roguelike, every time you play through the game, you're going to have different combinations of these attacks. So now, when you get to a level, each door is going to show like a key or some kind of upgrade that you can get that's going to change the way that you play the game. Go on right in. So each one of these tile sets are pretty similar when you play through the game. So you're going to see these levels a lot, but the enemies will get mixed up on each playthrough. So you're never going to be playing the exact same run twice. Just clearing out some levels here. These guys hit pretty hard if you get too close to them, so kind of got to be careful. Use these keys to unlock new weapons.
Wonder where I can use this.
And as you can see, here there's only one sign, so there isn't a whole lot of choosing going on yet, but we know that we're going to end up picking up a boon from whatever god this sign is for.
I'll destroy you.
Ouch. And there's usually things around the world that are traps that you can set off. That was a bomb. And I only had 22 health here. They start you with pretty low health, and that's something that you upgrade kind of as you play. Trying to make it a trap here. Go.
Prize of battle.
All right.
This one was bound to show up, I guess.
You've got quite the fighting spirit in you there, I have to say. Most intriguing, and yet no surprise for someone born in hell itself. You come on out of there and tell me all about it. I'm a fellow student of death, you see.
Okay, now we got more choices, more skills we can add. Special inflicts doom. Your cast sends a blade rift hurtling ahead. So that's going to change that little red thing I was throwing out. Now it'll be something new. Doom is a damage modifier, I think. Status curse. After a brief moment, victim takes a burst of damage. Your dash creates a blade rift where you started. So now whenever I dash around the map, it's going to send out something that damages foes, which is really helpful because you dash a lot in this game. So I'll go ahead and pick that up. As you can see here. Now, basically everywhere I go,
Can't heal myself, but I
it's
can
going
fight.
to send out that whirlwind blade. Really nice for these kinds of enemies where you're moving around a lot. You can kind of start to set up some nice combos. And the more we play, the more upgrades we're going to get that are going
Look what I
to
found.
further modify these attacks.
Got it.
So what I just picked up there was actually a resource that you can carry on after each run, and it's going to give me upgrades that will last between one run and another. Okay, let's check out these guys.
He absorbed my blow.
So these guys all armor now, so there are different buffs that do extra damage against armor that we'll find, but right now we just have to kind of clear up them as is. Okay, I'm almost dead. Be careful here. Ooh, almost ate it to those blades there, which I will do many times in the series, I am sure. Oh, and there I go. Okay, so dying is a big part of this game, like any roguelike. That's kind of how you're going to level yourself up to go further on the next playthrough, is by coming back to this place.
Damn it.
Let's check out some of the characters here.
I'm home.
What? Welcome to the House of Hades, where... Wait, I know you. Guess that means you died out there, huh? Well, don't be sad, though. Pretty much everybody dies sometime.
Some of us more than others.
Back already? Stupid boy. I told you nobody gets out of here, whether alive or dead. So how was your wanton ransacking of my domain?
Greetings, Father. My ransacking was a delight, thank you for asking. So I'll just be on my way again.
Be on your way indeed. What do I care? You shall never reach the surface. Go, see for yourself.
Hey. You know, clearly we have some daddy-son issues going on.
Infernal watchdog Cerberus regards the underworld prince with mixed emotions, from purest joy to deepest melancholy.
You watch over things for me, won't you, boy? You know I'd take you if I could. There's
a
a
little
good
pet.
boy.
I'm a sucker for any game that has, you know, dogs in it, so.
You've returned. Good to see you, lad, despite the circumstances. Remember your training out there. The pain of death is but another obstacle.
And fear is for the weak. Take care, Achilles.
Okay, so that's Achilles. You end up talking to him a lot.
How goes it, Shades?
The House of Hades, that dark and lavishly appointed lair of the underworld's king, is home not just to him, but to his willful progeny.
You know I can hear you, old man.
Go and see if there's anything else we can.
being a fool. A vast and
Look
intricately
at here.
crafted mosaic depicts the underworld king presiding over the enormity of his domain, whilst its chthonic residents look on in awe of him.
He's not really that great.
You have come home. Do not despair, child. Such setbacks are inevitable and may be overcome with effort and with time. You made contact with the goddess Athena. She shall be true to her word.
I believe it, Nyx. I'm grateful that you put us into contact. I know you took a considerable risk in reaching out.
The risk is not to me. I expected the Olympians would involve themselves in this eventually. Reveal to them no more than they already know. Are we understood?
Yes, we are.
Then go.
Hey, room. I'm back.
All right, so this is what makes these kinds of games interesting. Now that we have done that run, we're gonna go here and be able to start upgrading stats that are gonna persist over different runs. So we get Shatter, Presence, deal bonus attack, special damage with striking foes from behind. I haven't found that I've used that a lot so far. Then we have Chthonic Vitality, restore a small amount of health when you exit a chamber. That's really good. Kind of keeping yourself alive as long as possible to be able to keep getting these upgrades is kind of like the big thing you want to be doing, especially when you first start. So we're going to take that, and you can unlock more of these upgrades here. We also have Death Defiance, restore 50% health instead of dying when your life total is depleted. Get it once per rank. That's a really good one. And this one's perform one additional dash in quick succession. Also really good. And there's a bunch more stuff you can unlock here, but we need more keys to do that. We have one key right now. We're gonna use that on something else.
Okay.
We'll get to you in a minute. Oh, we have a slew of different weapons. It's kind of what makes this game interesting is each weapon has a ton of different abilities you can use on it, so it's really fun just exploring the game with the different weapons. We'll unlock the bow.
There we go. Code unlocked. The Heart Seeker. Let's deal some death.
Over here. What the?
This guy?
Nice place you got here, boyo. Name's Skelly, how's it going? But enough with the small talk already. I'm here to do a job. So let me have it. Give me everything you got.
I don't remember having you on payroll, mate. Who's your supervisor?
Oh, I'm not about to wrap my sources, pal. Just try and beat it out of me.
If you insist.
So this guy is
Felt nothing there, sorry.
it's really cool. You get to test all your weapons against him, and he's just kind of a comedic break in between rounds. It's telling me to do all the things here, so they want me to do a dash attack. Go. So this bow, these are just the basic attacks, and like you saw with the sword, they all get augmented as you kind of play more. But we got our weapons here, and we also have this thing, which shows you.
Nothing here yet.
These are all going to be runes that you start with. So to unlock these, you have to give a certain item to different NPCs in the game, and they will give you like starting runes. So that is something we'll get to in the next video here, because that is the very basic loop of Hades. So I want to thank you guys for watching, and I will be back tomorrow with another video as we run through the game again, this time with the bow, and try to get to our first boss. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I'll talk to you later. Bye.